you are listening to
The WrestleGeddon Podcast.
WrestleGeddon Podcast.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? It is another Friday night, and we are here, the WrestleGeddon Podcast. Of course, then Chris the Heat Matthews, and he's the Tennessee Jesus, Carl Crossland. Carl, what is going on, man?
Not much, man. Just thinking that we need that Bill O'Reilly that we're going live. Fuck it. Fuck it, we'll go live or whatever. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh,
Fuck it, we'll do it live. The whole thing sucks.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Oh, man. Pretty big week for wrestling this week. That a little bit here. We had AEW's Blood and Guts Wednesday night, special edition of Dynamite. We have a new Intercontinental Champion
Fuck that guy.
Monday Night Raw. We had LA Knight's mystery opponent on SmackDown tonight. So we'll get into that in the Last Time Is Now tournament. So but we're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is...
Gonna have myself.
Well, who the hell put this on? So random.
For fuck's sake.
And that random album was Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA.
Born in the USA.
Not to be confused with Cheech Marin's Born in East LA.
I like that song.
Oh, that is a good one. All right. Carl, what did you go with this week?
I'll let you go first. I think I went first like the last month and a half.
No. Okay. Well, I had it narrowed down to two. One was gonna be the backup, and the backup was Dancing in the Dark.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up going with No Surrender.
Well, good thing you went with No Surrender, because I decided to go with Dancing in the Dark.
All right.
My backup was Glory Days.
Nice. Glory Days.
I was gonna be a washed up wrestler from like the '80s and come out Glory Days.
Oh, there's a few of them floating around the area. It's not too far fetched. Oh, awesome. Those are pretty good. That was a good album.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm not like a huge Bruce Springsteen fan, but it wasn't bad, you know. Like,
Yeah,
not my favorite, but you know, I'm not gonna turn it off.
that is true.
Some other stuff is a little catchy.
All right, awesome. So, what's the random album for next week?
Random item for next week is Beer Bongs and Bentleys, Post Malone.
Beer Bongs and Bentleys. I have not listened to a full Post Malone album at all.
I don't think I've listened to like a full album. I think I know like a few songs off of this album, but I never was like a Post Malone fan.
Yeah, the only song I really know is Sunflower from the Spider-Man soundtrack.
I think I know like Paranoid on here and that Rockstar. and I might know better now. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I never was like a big huge Post Malone fan. Not saying like his music's not good or nothing. It's just never been my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Or the least stuff that comes on the radio, I might listen to this album and be like, oh shit, like he's on another level. But the radio stuff was like, all right.
18 tracks on this album.
So we got plenty to choose from.
And then the Japanese album has like 4 bonus tracks.
It didn't specify Japanese or American, so
Yeah. All right. It'll be interesting to give that a listen to. That's the fun thing with doing the album.
yeah, because you're a little bit more willing to listen to an album, especially like if you're like Mini Drive. So
Yeah.
you're more likely to listen to an album than like having to search through like a person's like entire catalog.
Yep.
Unless you're like a fan of them, then you kind of have like ideas. But
Yeah. That is true. That is true. All right. So there we go. That's the random album. This week was Bruce Springsteen. And next week is Beer Bongs and Bentleys from Post Malone. That's going to bring us over
he was also born in the USA.
Born in the USA. Oh, awesome. All right. That's going to bring us over to the instant replay this week.
I said, are you?
All right, instant replay. Let's go ahead and get into this. One of the big news highlights for the week. Apparently, Joe Hendry has signed a WWE contract.
Yeah,
We knew it was coming.
I don't know. We'll see.
Give a shocker on that one at all.
Yeah, I mean he had been in like the working
So how we
relationship
feel
with.
Joe Hendry officially in WWE. What's up?
Oh, I forgot what I said. Something about Joe Hendry though.
Oh,
Oh, I said he had been in like a working relationship with him for a couple years now, anyways. Like he had Royal Rumble appearance and stuff like that. So I mean, we'll see
misleading.
how it works on a bigger audience though. See if we can remain Joe Hendry or if he'll turn into something else.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on, but that's some
A delay.
connection. Just, but yeah.
Okay. I was like
Yeah, I'm
wondering
not
if
quite-
he must be reacting to what I said like after I said it.
I'm not quite sure how the whole say his name and he'll appear thing is gonna work very well on the full stage in WWE and how long it's gonna last.
Maybe they go Vince McMahon on him and make him change his name to like Robbie Hammerschmidt or something.
Yeah.
He totally loses like all his previous connections with his name.
Yeah.
He's like the assassin or something.
That was one of the big news articles this week was Joe Hendry signing with WWE. One of the articles that I clicked on to read this, like the headline was Joe Hendry signs full-time contract after TNA buyout. So I click on it and go to the article, and there's nothing in there about a buyout with TNA. I was like, you guys suck.
Maybe they bought out his contract with TNA. I don't know.
I guess his contract expired with TNA.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they bought out the chips from the concession stands at TNA.
Yeah, possibly. Who knows? All right. So there's that. One of the other big things this week. John Cena defeats Dirty Dom, wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Man, fuck Johnson.
Grand Slam champion.
He ain't Grand Slam champion because you don't have all the titles.
I think they're only referring to the US, the tag, and the WWE title and the Intercontinental title. I guess. I don't know.
But
those are pretty much those are the only titles that he's won.
Yeah, I don't think he's wrestled anywhere else. I mean, he might have been like Ohio Valley wrestling champion or something.
Yeah. Because there was no European Championship when he came in. He was out of the cruiserweight division, like out of the weight class for the cruiserweight. There was no hardcore title. I guess a couple of the times that he's been back, the 24/7 title was kind of floating around.
Yeah.
I think that's
Has he been tag team champion?
Yeah.
On Raw and SmackDown?
4-time tag team champion.
I don't remember those.
Batista, Otunga, and The Miz.
Yeah, I don't remember those at all.
They're typically feuding with everybody. Everyone that he's been a tag champion with, he has been in a feud with.
Okay.
World Tag Team Championship win in 2007 with Shawn Michaels. 2008 with Batista. 2010 WWE Tag Titles with David Otunga. And 2011 with The Miz. WWE Tag Titles.
Shawn Michaels was one of my favorite wrestlers, and I don't remember his tag team run with John Cena.
I don't think none of these lasted very long. Oh, yeah, but there we go. Oh, man.
John Cena.
It's kind of disappointing to see Dirty Dom lose that IC title.
Yeah. To me, it was fucking stupid. Like, if you're going to have Dirty Dom lose the IC title, should have had, like, fucking Rock or somebody interfere.
Yeah.
Or Rey Mysterio. They should have, like, Rey Mysterio go heel and, like, attack Dom or something during the match and then let Cena win.
Yeah. Something to that effect would have been much better.
Or I show up and beat him up. And then Cena pins him.
Jesus. All right. So sticking with Cena, we've got the Last Time Is Now tournament. We've got updates on the first round here. So this is basically winner of the tournament takes on Cena in his last match. So far, we've had Rusev, defeating Damian Priest. Sheamus defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. The Miz versus Jey Uso happened tonight on SmackDown. Jey Uso picked up the win over the Miz. Also on SmackDown tonight, LA Knight took on a mystery opponent, which is none other than Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona. So I don't know if this was a one-off thing for Cardona or if he's actually back, which I'm kind of. It's kind of.
Did he win?
LA Knight won.
No.
It's kind of odd to me that they would have him come in on SmackDown as Zack Ryder when he's been on NXT numerous times and they've referred to him as Matt Cardona. And they've used his music that he's been using, his Always Ready theme.
Yeah, I don't
they
know.
Have him come out as Zack Ryder on SmackDown. Which I can kind of see, I kind of understand why. Now that I'm thinking about it, majority of the main roster fan base doesn't know Matt Cardona, but they know Zack Ryder.
Yeah, maybe.
At least the name. So I don't know, but yeah. So we've got coming up Monday night, this coming Monday on Raw, we've got Gunther returning to take on Javon Evans. We also have Solo Sikoa taking on a mystery opponent. And then the last two rounds are to be determined for the following SmackDown.
I'm going to take TBA.
TBA to be announced. Taking TBA overall. Some of these matchups have been pretty good. Sheamus and Shinsuke wasn't bad. I really didn't care much for Rusev and Damian Priest, mainly because I don't like Rusev. Miz versus Jey Uso is pretty much what you thought it would be. And LA Knight versus Ryder was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people were disappointed. They still had their heart to thinking it was going to be Edge. But
it's not going to be Edge.
I know, but people had this dream that
I know.
it could be Edge.
It's more likely that we'll see Jericho before we see Edge.
And then, like, what's crazy is there's people saying that, I saw articles. Of course, it's like clickbait articles. It wasn't like substantial, like actual news organizations. But it was like articles saying like Cena is upset with Triple H or whatever, and he's gonna, after he retires from WWE, he's gonna do a match in AEW with Edge. I'm like, dude, y'all are going to like John Cena is not gonna show up. John Cena is not gonna show up in AEW to wrestle fucking Edge. Like, y'all are off your rocker.
John Cena is a WWE guy through and through. Like,
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if he showed up in an AEW ring, which is highly unlikely. But I'd be very surprised if it happened.
I mean, I think he would do anything for money. So like if Tony Khan offered him like $2 billion or something to show up,
Yeah.
like he probably would. But I don't see Tony Khan like wasting that amount of money to have John Cena show up.
And it's not like Cena really needs it anyway. Like, with how successful Peacemaker's been and like some of the other movies that he's been in, there's really no need for
$2 billion would be $2 billion, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, I know $2 billion is $2 billion. So I mean, I don't think there's a limitation on what anybody would do for $2 billion. But yeah. Awesome. But anything short of that, Cena's not going to AEW. It's not.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Be better off seeing Brock Lesnar there before you team.
Yeah, pretty much. This whole tournament though, like I'm pulling for Sheamus to win this.
Uh,
I don't know why. I just want to see Sheamus win.
I don't know if it's this fucking John Cena, but I could give two shits about this tournament.
Yeah. The biggest thing though, too, if Sheamus does win, and Cena still has the Intercontinental Championship at Saturday night's main event in December, then Sheamus, when he wins the IC title, will actually become Grand Slam champion as well.
Okay.
Looking at it too, like Sheamus and Cena had a pretty good feud back in the day, so I think.
Or what about this? How about before the match, fucking Dominic Mysterio just comes out and destroys Cena, and then we don't get Cena's last match. We just get nothing, and we set up Dom as being like one of the biggest heels in fucking wrestling.
Oh, I'd love it. Some retribution for losing that IC title.
Because you gotta remember, like he'd be a pretty big heel. Like if he ruined Cena's last match, and you don't get us Cena's last match, that would be like one of the biggest heel moves in all of heel.
Oh yeah, definitely. That is a definite.
But that would be like way too creative for like Triple H to come up with, or his fucking rumor writers or whatever they call themselves. But if they want to call me, call me and I can give you some ideas.
Absolutely. Probably do a hell of a lot better than what half these people are doing now anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Blood and Guts. I gotta say, Dynamite, the Blood and Guts edition was really good. I enjoyed the whole event. I will say the women's Blood and Guts match, hands down, way better than the men's Blood and Guts match.
Was it more shocking? What was more shocking? Fucking Moxley tapping out?
Moxley tapping out to Kyle O'Reilly, yes. That's not something that I had on my 2025 bingo card.
I never see him as like being one of those people that would want to tap out to somebody.
Yeah.
So the fact that it happened.
Darby made him tap in that last match that they had.
Mm-hmm.
At the last pay-per-view. But that's kind of understandable. It's Darby Allin. It's kind of a bigger name. But to have him tap to Kyle O'Reilly, who's not as, like, don't get me wrong, I like Kyle O'Reilly. He's a fantastic wrestler. But as far as, like, being over and popularity, Darby Allin trumps Kyle O'Reilly. But that was just kind of the, that was the shocker thing to me, was Mox tapping out to Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was definitely the big point of that match. But the women's match, I feel like they knew they had something to prove, and they came out and they did just that. They left everything in that ring. Just absolutely fantastic. Like all 12 of these women involved in this matchup. So I see a lot of people bitching because Sky Blue got busted open like 3 minutes into the match. The match is literally called Blood and Guts. Like, I would expect someone to bleed.
And it was, to me, like, it was more, like, the hardcoreness of it was, like, more believable than, like, the women's War Games matches that we've had.
Yeah. I think that's part of the reason why I liked it, too, because it's, you're looking at some of those older War Games matches, like, if Io Sky's involved, she's gonna do, her trademark, moonsault off the damn top of the cell or the cage with the trash can. She's gonna do something nuts, but
as far as like hardcore, like you didn't like, oh, I'm gonna see some blood or anything like that. You're like, you're gonna get out like a fake toolbox and maybe some kendo sticks or something.
Yeah, and like, who's that? Some Marina Shafir through the freaking mirror at Tony Storm,
or the remember, was it last year or the year before with Nia Jax and that damn like dumbass chair shot?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There are a couple slip ups in this match, but nothing as bad as that damn chair shot.
Yeah, no, I mean,
so
to the slip ups wasn't really like, nobody's talking about the slip ups. I mean, it's not mean or nothing. Like, it's a match, hardcore match. They're not gonna hit every spot.
That was good. They really need to change Sky Blue's name to Sky Red, though. It was a lot of damn blood.
That was a lot of blood.
So, a lot of people don't seem to understand, though, either that the blood, and as far as where they blade at, most of the time they're like, if they do it right, and it's like right by the hairline, so you get enough blood flowing, but then it mixes in with your sweat, and that's what it looks, and that's why it's, gives you that whole like blood running down your face, the whole crimson mask aspect of it. It's not because they cut too deep; it's because it's mixing with your sweat.
Yeah,
and your blood keeps flowing too. So,
and then also it just depends on the like shape of your head. There's like a lot of things that kind of go into it. Depends on the shape of your head, but there's people that know how to do it, and some people can get like better color than other people.
Yeah, I mean, Sky Blue must be a Rhodes or a Flair or something, because she got a lot. So
yeah, I think Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair and Jeff Jarrett was another one that could do it real good. Is like, I think because they have that bleached blonde hair, and then so they had like the blood like mixed with the hair, so it like added like an extra element to the mask.
Yep, absolutely. And a lot of the women too in this match were wearing white gear, which is perfect for any type of match where you're gonna bleed in. Just kind of amplifies it. Mercedes Moné going through the table. That was pretty wild to actually see her go through a table. Hesitant with how much she was going to do in this matchup as far as like some of the more hardcore aspects of it, because she hasn't really been in that type of an environment, at least not in a WWE ring.
Some of her matches, like especially earlier on with like Charlotte and stuff, like, I mean, it wasn't like crazy hardcore or nothing, but they were pretty like violent matches. Especially that triple threat.
Yeah. It was pretty good though. The finish of the match came with Tony Storm basically surrendering to save Mina. This freaking Marina Shafir definitely was a problem in this match. I'm not using that in a derogatory way like I usually do. She was pretty vicious. The aspect of stomping on the broken glass from that mirror and then just stomping on Mina. So there's a lot of brutal stuff in that matchup, especially with her. And then same thing with Tony. She took that champagne bottle and busted it up and went all like Taipei.
Yeah.
So,
And this is one of those things where this is my only criticism of it, and I've probably thought this about like maybe the last year or two. They should make that like a pay-per-view instead of it being like a episode of Dynamite. Because I feel like they could like get a lot more um, out of it, and like because they get those long ass pay-per-views anyways. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you could have more matches like in between, and kind of build anticipation for the next match.
I agree with that. I think this should be a pay per view. So every of these like special dynamites that they do, this one definitely would translate very well to a pay per view.
Especially if you're doing two matches, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like two blood, like if you're gonna do two matches, like I think it should be a pay-per-view.
that should be good. Yeah, so we saw that. So the Triangle of Madness, which is Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Tekla, Megan Bain, Mercedes Moné, and Marina Shafir came out on top of that matchup. Hangman Page and Powerhouse Hobbs in that Falls Count Anywhere match. That was actually pretty good too. Couple wicked spots in there, especially that back body drop that Hobbs took off the announce table from Hangman.
Yeah,
The landing on that one was pretty brutal. But it was a great matchup. The Hangman picking up the win over Hobbs.
yeah.
Now, we did talk a little bit about the men's blood and guts match. There's one other thing in here that I thought was actually pretty wild, or actually pretty cool. The fact that they stapled Orange Cassidy's hands in his pockets.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know why. Like, I enjoyed that. I thought it was good. Oh, a nice little thing that they did there. And then, of course, you got Darby getting tossed through a couple flaming tables by Pac. And I think that's where a lot of people kind of got the disconnect from this for the finish. There's a few people, especially a former WWE referee, talking about how, the finish of the match did not have Darby Allin involved in it at all, which he must not have been paying attention because Darby was thrown through two flaming tables. Instead, the tap out should have been Darby tapping Moxley out.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. We have to see where they're going
Oh, excuse me.
from here with their stories and storylines and stuff. But
Yeah. And on top of that, Darby actually got injured in that spot too.
yeah,
So,
I mean, Darby's always injured.
yeah, pretty much.
Like,
He's
he
actually
injured.
supposed to be at Nerd Bombers down here in Greensboro this weekend for a signing, but they had to cancel it because of the injury.
Yeah. Something else that just popped in my head. I don't think we talked about it. Did we talk about War Games?
No, War Games isn't until like the end of the month.
Yeah, no, but is it like official that it's Cody, Punk, and Uso versus Logan Paul, Braun and Braun?
Yeah, they're adding. There's more members to be added.
Oh, they're gonna add more
just
members.
actually SmackDown just went off the air. Yeah.
Okay,
Drew
that's what I was-
McIntyre is joining up with the Vision.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like 3-on-3, and I was like, man, they gotta add more
Yeah.
people to that shit.
Yeah. I know there's some little bit of turmoil with the women's team. Charlotte is refusing to team with Rhea,
Yeah.
according to when SmackDown opened tonight. But yeah, so it is CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and the Usos, and one spot left to be announced versus Division, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and one more spot left on that one. The women's War Games teams are Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, with 2 more spots to be announced since Charlotte backed out, versus Nia Jax, Lash Legend, and the Kabuki Warriors with 1 spot left on the women's team.
Did you see the meme I sent you? The one with Charlotte Flair and Right to Censor over it.
No, I
You
didn't
know,
see that.
Charlotte Flair had a wardrobe malfunction. Did you see that at least? Like in the
Oh yeah, I
news?
did see that.
Yeah. So
I saw
like
that.
somebody posted like a picture of it, but with Right to Censor over it.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I thought that
Well,
was pretty
apparently,
funny.
there's wardrobe malfunctions left and right this past week on
Yeah.
WWE, because apparently Nia came out of her top on Monday too.
Yeah.
So, like they cut the black real quick for that one. But man, I think it's doing it on purpose.
Trying to get the ratings up one way or another.
Trying to get those viral hits with wardrobe malfunctions.
Like back in the day when they had the wardrobe malfunctions and motherfuckers would go on the internet and try to find badass fucking video footage where it's like all pixelated and stuff.
Taking on a Motorola Razr flip phone.
You can see Stephanie's boob. I swear to God, you can. Like, dude, I cannot make out shit. Seeing fucking pedigree, but I don't see no wardrobe, motherfucker. It's too grainy.
Oh,
I'll take your word though. You was there for it.
yeah. Oh, all right. TNA's got an event tonight too. Turning Points, which you should be able to watch this on the TNA Plus, included with the subscription on there. It's only a handful that you have to pay for. I think some of their bigger events. Match card for this though is pretty stacked on here. You got Kalani Jordan taking on M by Elegance for the Knockouts World Championship. AJ Francis takes on BDE. I don't know who that is. Indy Hartwell in a no DQ match against Danny Luna. You have a 3-way triple threat tag team match for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship with the Inspiration defending against the Angel Warriors, which is Lei Ying Lee and Zaya Brookside, and Mila Moore and Victoria Crawford, which I think that was initially supposed to be Tessa Blanchard.
I think so too.
Order 4, John Schuyler and Jason Hotch and Agent Zero take on Cedric Alexander and the Hardys. The System, an 8-man tag team action, takes on the Rascals with the return of Wes Lee to TNA. Oh, this looks like a good one. I didn't know he was back in TNA. X Division Championship match, Leon Slater versus Rich Swann. And a triple threat match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship and the International Championship. Steve Macklin defends the International TNA Championship against Frankie Kazarian, who just won the TNA World Championship this past Thursday on Impact. Defends that title against Nick Nemeth. So this is a winner take all type matchup. So pretty solid. And it looks like as far as the results on Wikipedia here, it looks like down to the last few matches, which is the 8-man tag, the X Division, and the winner take all matchup. But we'll go through results of that next week. So I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that hasn't watched it yet or all that fun stuff. So, all right. There we go. TNA Turning Point. The 8-man tag match looks pretty good. Oh, we're all over the place here. Okay. That is pretty much all I've got for instant replay.
You know what time it is? Elite.
Oh, I gotta scroll down farther. It's the Elite figure of, which of course is brought to you by FT. That's the discount code. EntertainmentEarth.com. Use the discount code FTCollect. Get yourself 10% off any stock item. All right. So I had another figure picked out to do this Elite figure of the week, but then I came across this one and had to do this instead. It is the collector's edition clear Elite John Cena.
Oh god. Clear John Cena.
Oh man, it took me forever to find this. This came out like a couple months ago. So,
You can't see me.
they did do a basic or a main event series figure of this one, but like his gear, like the limbs and stuff were see-through, but like his gear wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, he had the shirt, the hat, and everything, which you could still see. So, but this one is like true Super Cena.
What they should have did is they should have just did like an empty box. See how many people would have bought it.
There is the funny thing about that. McFarlane Toys. Shit, I just lost its hat. Dropped its hat. McFarlane Toys had the license for the anime My Hero Academia. And there's an invisible girl that's a superhero. And the only thing you see is her clothes. So, like, you see nothing at all besides, her school uniform or whatever, just floating. And when she's in her actual uniform, it's literally just floating gloves and boots. And that's really what they sold, was gloves and boots on like a freaking figure stand.
Action figure.
And it was still $25. I was like, that's some bullshit.
Hey, you want it?
$25 for some gloves and some boots and a figure stand. But yeah, but this scene is pretty cool. Like, you really can't see the face sculpt on there, but it's like a real basic Cena head scan. So just the whole, I like figures like this, like the clear translucent style figures. It reminds me a lot of like some of the
toys that
had,
change
like
colors.
Man toys and stuff. They're like clear, see-through. So,
Remember back in the day they used to have the ones that were kind of like that, but you like dip them in water and they turn blue.
yeah.
Got the chain.
Got the chain, everything on here too. Hat's translucent. He's got two other heads too. He's got a looks like an angry face, like just a standard face, and a yelling face.
Okay.
Another setup. Clear hands, and his hat is somewhere on the floor. It's probably under my desk. So yeah. That's pretty cool though. Pretty psyched. So there you go. Clear John Cena. Awesome stuff. So I'll do the other figure I had for this week, which was Lola Vice's first figure.
Okay.
Awesome stuff there. And that's going to bring us over to No Hold. All right. Awesome stuff this week. No holds barred this week. I want to kick it off here with a Triangle Terracon announcement. Announce the first guest this week, which is Nathan Basil from the cult classic Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, which is an awesome movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a nice, it's like a mockumentary type horror movie. It's got like a pretty awesome swerve to it too, but it's great. But that was the first guest announcement.
All right.
Pretty psyched for that.
Yeah. You're doing it in October, right?
September next year.
September this year. Okay.
Oh, let's see. So there's that. They showed off a trailer for a Michael Jackson documentary type movie.
Yeah, biofilm. Michael Jackson
Yeah,
and
with
Bruce
his,
Springsteen.
His nephew. Jafar Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
And apparently,
Maybe interesting.
Michael Jackson impersonator was pissed because he didn't get cast for the movie.
I bet. Was it the dude that does it on like the corner?
Yeah, probably.
I seen one that was like funny where it was like it was like a Michael Jackson impersonator watching like another Michael Jackson like impersonator, and it was like dude splattered like he's impersonating him or something.
This is probably the same guy. I guess he had beef with a Vegas Michael Jackson impersonator. The only one I know out of Vegas, I'm sure there's a bunch more, but the most famous one is Santana Jackson, the one that the wrestling Michael Jackson.
Have him turn it into like a action movie, like Michael Jackson Vampire Hunter or something. Demon Slayer.
That'd be awesome. So they dropped
They
trailer for
should've had,
that. We also got the trailer.
They should have got
Super Mario.
Corey. They should get Corey Feldman to play him.
Well, he's got the dance moves down.
Maybe.
Not as good, but he's got them down. Oh man, awesome stuff. We got trailer for Super Mario Galaxy, which actually looks pretty good as well.
That's a movie?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it based off the video game?
It's got some aspects of it in there. Like it's got the princess. The hell's her name?
Peach.
Rosalie?
Yeah.
Well, Peach is in there too, but it's got something to do with her whole thing, like Mario Galaxy. Like, it doesn't really show like a whole lot in here, but it shows like Bowser Jr., who's apparently come to free his dad.
Okay.
It was more like a teaser trailer, I guess.
Okay.
Don't look too bad though.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be as good as the last one that came out.
Yeah, my kids like the last one.
It was pretty good. For you musical folks out there, Wicked 2 comes out this December, I believe.
Wicked 2?
Yep. It's called Wicked
I didn't
for
know-
Good.
I didn't know they had a part 2.
Yeah. Wicked for Good.
I've never seen it.
I haven't either.
I haven't seen it or Return to Oz.
You haven't seen Return to Oz?
Mm-mm.
You saw like the one with Fairuza Balk, right?
The one that was like came out in the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
Or 90s. Yeah, I haven't seen it now.
That one was scary. A lot of freaky stuff in that one.
Yeah.
Well, it was good though. I enjoyed it. It's definitely different. Let's see. I don't know. There's some other stuff going on, but I don't want to get into the political stuff.
Yeah, no. Last night. Get into the emails.
Yeah.
Who blew who?
You know how I know you're gay?
Blue Bubba.
Makes you wonder if he told him it was a lovely tea party afterwards, too. Oh, man. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot. SmackDown's going back to 3 hours in January.
Is it still gonna be on USA or whatever?
Still on USA, yeah.
USA. Yeah, you go back to fucking Fox. Does it stream on Paramount or no?
No.
Yeah, they need to take that shit off of fucking USA. Everybody has fucking cable.
Yeah.
This day and age.
Put the shit back over on Netflix. Put everything on Netflix. Jesus.
Or at least, like I said, something that's like accessible. Like Fox was accessible.
Yeah.
Wondering why their views that went down. It's like, dude, because it's on a fucking platform that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you probably sold more VHS tapes than you have people watching SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. It just makes no sense to me at all. So. I know it's all money oriented and who's going to give us this and that. Especially now with TKO. That's just all it is who's going to give us more money. Hey, we got a comment here from Teddy in the UK. Just randomly found us. Welcome.
Okay. Yeah, man. Appreciate the comment.
And then somebody trying to get us to buy viewers something.
Best viewers. Yeah, no. We're good without fucking that. Can't afford to buy no viewers. Like, if you want to watch us, watch us. If not, fuck you.
That's just
We
how
just
it
do it
is.
for the. We just do it for the fun of it.
Awesome stuff. All right, well, that's all I got for this week. I ain't got anything else. It's been kind of a slow week.
Yeah. When does Five Nights at Freddy's 2 come out?
December. I believe it's December.
It's one of the things I kind of enjoyed the first one, so hopefully the part 2 will be just as good.
Yeah, December 5th.
December 5th. Coming up.
The trailer looked pretty. The couple trailers I watched looks really good. Still compared to the first one, because I enjoyed the first one too, especially not knowing a whole lot about it. So,
Yeah.
going in blind. So,
I
it's
knew
good.
a little
So
bit.
hopefully the second just good.
I actually played the game, the first one. I played the second one too. I haven't played like the new stuff, but
Got the first one, but Xavier got 5 minutes into it and then got scared and turned it off.
yeah, it can be
And
scary.
then he finally started playing it, and then I got him Security Breach a couple years ago for Christmas because I found the box set at a GameStop on clearance for like $40.
Yeah,
Like all the special edition stuff.
cool.
Like, all right, cool. So, been playing that recently again. When he's not playing Roblox or Fortnite.
Yeah, he played that Brain Rot or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
and then gets mad when people steal the Brain Rot.
Yep. That's the whole
Yeah.
purpose of the game.
Yeah, that's my kids.
I'll
Like that time,
steal the
crying.
brain rot.
Somebody stole their Brain Rot. Or upset.
How dare you? How do I delete? No, I can't delete that comment. All right. Awesome stuff. Well, that's going to do it for us. Gotta get up early in the morning. Zatanna, my daughter, is going to a high school tour tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm super thrilled about that one.
Maybe it'd be like Greece.
Like,
oh
wait.
no, we gotta
like,
go back to school.
It's not like how we grew up, like where you just go to whatever high school, like that that's in your district. Dude, like picking out high schools now is like picking fucking colleges.
You gotta pick high schools?
Yeah. Like, or you could just go to the one that you're districted to, but the one next to me is I think it's Hillside. And we don't want her going to Hillside. But like so all these other schools, like there's wait lists and like you have to do all these applications and shit. It's like going to fucking college.
Yeah, it's hard to believe she's in fucking high school, dude. It's like, what the fuck?
Next year.
Time is flying by, man.
Just turned 13.
Time is flying by.
Can't. But she's walking around in a boot now. She fell in gym class yesterday and sprained her foot. Some of the soft tissue. There's something to the soft tissue in her foot, so she's got to be in a boot for a little bit.
Okay.
But she fell. She fell on top of one of the kids in her gym class. He's fine. But she hurt her foot.
Yeah.
was like, Jesus, like, can take you guys to these schools. Like, Xavier broke 2 fingers playing basketball, like, within, like, 2 weeks of each other
Yeah.
on the same hand. And then 3 months later, she falls and hurts her foot. So.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope he broke his fingers on the same hand. If he broke them on both hands, that would suck.
Yeah, it was, they're literally, like, it was his middle finger and his ring finger. Within
Yeah.
2 weeks of each other. But yeah, it's just a small fracture. He just needs to wear a splint.
Yeah. At least he gets to flip you off when he shows it to you. Like, hey, I have my finger.
Jerk. Oh man, awesome stuff. Not looking forward to doing this 2 more times. All right. We'll be back with you guys next week. We'll go through the results of TNA's Turning Point. Anything else that happens during the course of the week. Really much that's going on besides the last time is now tournament. Continuing on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown next week. Follow-up, fallout from Blood and Guts. Right on Collision now. All night on Collision. The build with Survivor Series. Good stuff. We'll chat with you guys next week. Later, Mark.